for water. Welcome to another episode of Trading Psychology. I'm your boy, Mr. PTP. Guys, I hope you guys are amazing. I'm amazing. I'm gassed. I'm excited. Just come back from the gym. This is what happens when you have time freedom. In the group chat, write the words time freedom. Get to go to the gym, drop the kids off to school. Just come back from the gym, fired up, ready to go. Let's go. So I am a Platinum 5000 in this amazing academy. I'm really excited for everyone that's here on this call today. I'm a trader as well, trader and investor. What I want to do is shout out to anyone that's new. Is there anyone that is your first time on the call today? If it's your first time, put a number 1. If it's your first time on the call today, put a number 1. Hey, Shay, is it Shay or Shy? Break it down. Let's celebrate Shay. Or is it Shy? Aloy says, I feel new. Aloy, you always. Angela, Alice, woo! Let's celebrate. Oh my gosh, Jerry, Mary. Guys, let's celebrate all these people, please. Let's send them some love. Let's send them some love. Shay, thank you. Let's celebrate them. Let's send them some love. We're one family. Okay, we're one family. I'm excited for you guys to be on board. What team are you guys on? Let me know. Are you part of AFA, A-Team, Team Excel, Kingdom Builders? What team are you guys on? Whilst you guys are writing that, this is what I want you to do, is follow me on Instagram. So Pammy, if you can drop the link. So all those people that are new, I want you to follow me on Instagram at Kofi_Texel. Okay. And then Facebook, Kofi Ajiman. All right. Jerry says WCH. What does that stand for? Let me know what WCH stands for. Okay. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. The reason being is because all my stuff is uploaded. Oh, Wealth Creation Hub. Thank you. Oh, okay. You're part FDA. Pamela Thomas's team. Amazing. Shay. All right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kofi, and my mouth is tongue-tied. Kofi Ajiman 7. All right, because all my content goes straight to YouTube. All right, goes straight to YouTube. Any video you've missed, it's going to be uploaded there. All right, so like, comment, and subscribe. My mouth is tongue-tied. Maybe I'm too excited. But yeah, all my content is there on YouTube. Please get yourself a trading journal. For all those that are new, you should need to get yourself a trading journal. It can be found at amafinance.com. MA trading journal. Okay, please make sure you get yourself one of those. Why? Because as a trader, you need to be disciplined. Right. Thank you, Alicia. Alicia subscribed. Get all your team to subscribe. Get the whole academy. Let's go. All right. So let's talk. Tell me one nugget you just got from watching on that Trading Psychology just now. What you just watched with the professional traders talking. What one nugget, what one takeaway did you just get? Because if you didn't get anything, there's a problem. Backtesting is key. Keep watching the videos, backtesting. Thank you, Aloyo. Treat trading as a business. So you now understand where I'm getting my understanding from. Not only from experience, but also from professional traders. Tawan says, multiple strategies for different situations. Losing is learning. Stay consistent with your strategy. It's okay to use 10 strategies for different types of trades. Different risks depending on strategy. Backtesting works. You need to know your win to loss ratio for every strategy so you can understand how to execute. Oh, so what Kofi has been saying, what PTP has been saying. Joanne says, not to compare your trading to others or yourself to others. Alicia says, study. I'm going to say something to every single person that wasn't in the video, but I want you to write this down. Listen to this. Make yourself so valuable. Write this down. Make yourself so valuable that people come to you for answers. That's a nugget. I haven't even started. Where's that pen? Mic drop. Okay. Make yourself so valuable that people come to you for answers. Make yourself so valuable that people come to you for answers. What does that mean? For you to become valuable, it requires for you to actually study. Alicia said, study, study, study. You should never get too big for your boots and should never ever stop learning. If you think you know it all, there's a problem. Okay, if you think you know it all, there's a problem. So what I want every single person to do on this call is make yourself become so valuable. Spend your time learning the language of the charts. Spend your time studying. Spend your time making yourself accessible. Spend your time understanding, okay, what does this price action mean? What does this Fibonacci tool mean? What does this support and resistance mean? What does this Bollinger Band mean? What does this stochastic mean? Make yourself become so valuable that people will be attracted to you. Who's getting value so far and I've just started? I want to know. If I'm not giving you value, I'm doing something wrong. What we need to be continually doing is studying the charts, studying the charts, studying the charts. I want us to get to a place where we're so confident with our rules and systems that we're unstoppable. We're so confident with our rules and systems that we're unstoppable. That means nothing can hinder you. Let me break it down. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can hinder you. The biggest problem that we have is our mindset. Who understands? The biggest problem that we have is our mindset. That's what hinders us. Your lack of belief will determine your outcome. For all those people that are new, you're probably thinking, what's he talking about? You will understand. Your mindset will determine how far you go. Your mindset will determine how successful you will become. Your mindset will determine, okay, do I believe in myself to apply the rules for this strategy? Do I believe in myself to make sure I become valuable? My mindset will determine how far I go. Mindset is key. This is why I keep saying it. I keep saying to all y'all, trading psychology is the most important call of the week. Yes or yes? Trading psychology is the most, because it shouldn't be just a Tuesday thing. It should be a daily thing. It should be a daily thing, because I tell you one thing. Some of you right now are undisciplined in your trading. Be honest. Put a number 5 for those people this week that have been undisciplined in their trading and they reaped the benefits. Oh, no, not benefits, not benefits. They reaped the destruction. Put number 5 if you've been undisciplined in your trading and you've reaped the destruction. Did Victoria write not yet? Victoria, this is for people that have that have reaped destruction this week. Victoria. Okay, so I'm talking about, when I say the week, let's say from last Tuesday to today. Okay, let's talk about yesterday. Let's talk about yesterday. The last 7 days. I've been good so far these last 2 weeks, thankfully. All right, cool. Amazing, 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 Jackie. This is where I want to talk to you today about discretionary trading or systematic trading. So in the group chat, write the words discretionary, systematic. I want to see if I can get the definition. Sorry, a key word is or. So the discretionary or systematic. It ain't, you guys are like, I'm both. Well, you could be. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get cut straight to the cake. Cut straight to the chase. Who actually knows what is what? I want someone to tell me what they are. Actually, before you tell me, put a number 1 if you are a discretionary trader. Put a number 2 if you're systematic. So let's do the number 1s first. If you're discretionary, put number 1s. Jackie's a discretionary, number 1. Who else? And some of you are like, I don't know. Some of you are like, oh. See that emoji? Brianna's got no idea. Luana says, okay, so she understands. Alicia says, my goal is to be systematic. Shay's like, I don't know. Yet to discover. Jerry's like this, systematic. Okay, Cara, systematic. Okay. No, so you're, wait, Jackie, what did Jackie say? Jackie said she is, oh, discretionary. Okay, amazing, amazing. Pammy's messaged me privately. Did I give definitions? No, I haven't. I just wanted to know who knows. Okay, cool. I like it. People don't know, so I'm here to educate. Educate, empower, enrich. Right, so a discretionary trader is someone that adapts to the market, dependent on the market conditions. This is my definition for it, all right? I can get you, we can look for the, no one, another, but that's my definition, it makes sense. Yeah? So discretionary trader is someone who adapts their trading system or style to the markets. What does that mean? If, oh, maybe I should try and give you an example. Okay, maybe I'll try and give you an example, right? I'll give you an example, right? Now, a systematic trader is somebody that without fail, if confirmations are met, you take the trade. Let's say again. Systematic trader is if the confirmations are met, you take the trade without fail. There's no, you can't think about it. You can't be like, no. You take the trade. So I'll be like, oh, Cara, I've seen that confirmations were met. I know you took the trade. Not even did you take the trade. I know you took the trade. Because Cara is a systematic. So it's because you are like a robot. Is that making sense to you? A discretionary trader is someone who says, "Oh, well, my confirmations are kind of met, but I just don't like the look of the momentum. I don't like the look of the downtrend. I don't like the look of that. So because of that, I'm not going to enter that trade." A systematic trader is take it. In African is take it. Your confirmations are there, buy. Confirmations are there, sell. There's no thinking at all. Just take the trade. It hits stop loss, it hits TP. Like, you take the trade without fail. That is a systematic trader. So Zara says trade like a robot. So there are benefits, there are pluses and minuses for being either or. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about if you, okay, put a number 1 again if you believe you're a discretionary trader. Put number 1 if you believe you're a discretionary trader. All right, I'm going to ask people now. All right, Jackie, I'm going to talk to you. Pammy, I'm going to talk to you. Zara, I'm going to talk to you. And I want to know why. All right, so Jackie, Pammy, and Zara, better be ready. Yeah? Alicia is now changing. At times I can be. Right, let's go to Pammy. She's the first one I can see. Pammy, unmute your mic. Can you do it? Oh, do I need to do it for you? Should I unmute? Morning.
Good.
Can we say your face? Your face good to no?
No, not this morning. Sorry, coach. But yeah, so I'm the sort of person who's very picky about my trades. So if I see a trade that meets my confirmations, my next thought is, what will my stop loss be? Because for me, I don't want to take long-term trades. I'm a scalper stroke intraday trader. So the stop loss will determine my risk to reward. If the stop loss is more than 8 pips, I'm generally not taking the trade, because I don't really want to be in a trade that is more than 24 pips to TP, because I want to be able to use a better lot size and not be in the trade for a long time. So when I see my confirmations, I then will look to see, where will my stop loss go? Is the stop loss too big, yes or no? And if it's too big, then I'm not going to be able to get into a 1 to 3 to, like, in the way that I'd want to get into the 1, 2, 3. So I'd rather not take the trade.
Pammy, thank you so much for sharing your nuggets of wisdom. And so you would definitely say you're discretionary. From what you just said, from your explanation, you are definitely discretionary, yeah?
Yeah, because, like, for example, as well, if I see my confirmations, but the confirmation candle is massive, like, I'm talking, the candle itself is a trade. It's like 20 pips just for that candle. I'd rather wait for price to pull back, because I then use my knowledge of, institutional and imbalance and inefficient price action to determine that, okay, this candle has inefficient price action. The banks and the institutions are definitely involved. Therefore, I'm going to wait for it to pull back before I take my trade.
Amazing. Okay. So Victoria says, that still sounds systematic as part of your confirmation of the stop loss. Okay, well, we could talk about that. Let me read what Agailiki says. For me, discretionary is where you apply your gut feeling, hearing the news and believing what's going to happen. It's tied up from being a robot. That doesn't mean you're sentimental towards the results. That's what the definition was to me. Agailiki says, I'm definitely not a systematic. Shireen says, this was me daily, but I've been back testing on my demo for the last couple of weeks, and that's helping a lot with my confidence. Amazing. All right. So who was the next person? Jackie, who are the 3 people? Jackie, Pammy, and who was the other person? Someone please remind me who I'm going to speak to. Jackie, you're next. Zara, thank you. Where's Jackie? Can we see your face?
Hi.
Oh, no.
Where am I? There I am. Hi.
Talk to us.
Okay. I am discretionary. I will look at my system and see all the confirmations technically, but if there's anything that might affect my trade, I will look out for that as well. So is there enough volume? Is there news? And what are the conditions of the confirmation? Like Pammy says, if there's a candle that confirms, yes, this is an entry, but that candle is really, really, really big, then I will wait for a pullback before I enter, if that comes to play. And also, I use an algorithm strategy. So if that candle, the entry candle, is gone beyond my average true range, I do not enter that trade unless there's a pullback in the next candle, then I'll enter. So there's a series of confirmations and it says enter this trade. If it was being managed by a robot, I'd enter the trade. But because I can see what I can see, and I'm also looking at the news and also market conditions in general, I'm not going to enter that trade unless there's certain conditions met, if it wasn't a perfect setup, if you know what I mean. My algorithm says enter, but there's also these buts that I need to take care of.
I love that.
Yeah, that's me.
Can we celebrate Pammy so far and celebrate Jackie as well for their nuggets? Who got nuggets from them so far? And let's talk to Zara. Let's talk to Zara. Thank you so much. Where's Zara? Where's she at? Let me find Zara. Can we see your face, Zara? Hey, everyone, listen. Zara. Let's go to Spotlight video.
I'm not going to be as technical as everyone else because I'm not very good at explaining it in words. But I believe I'm a discretionary because I like to look. I'm a very patient person, and I look at a couple of different pairs, and I will look. I'm sort of doing price trap and a bit of other strategies as well. But I will look and I will check the news first. I will do my back testing. I will mark up my charts. And if I don't see anything, I keep watching them, during the day, watching the candles. And if nothing comes the way I think it's going to go, or not the way I think it's going to go, but the way the chart is telling me it's going to go, and it doesn't, then I won't enter it. So I believe I'm discretionary. I mean, I could be wrong, but, I'm very patient, and I look at things for a long time, and I do a lot of back testing, and I do a lot of marking up the charts and watching and waiting and following the news and that sort of thing. So I think I'm discretionary, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Thank you so much. Can we celebrate Zara? Zara, can we just celebrate Zara? And the reason I want to celebrate Zara, she's been consistent. Like, we need to give love and show love where love is due, man. Zara, she's been in this academy. How long? For about a year? Coming up to a year?
But it'll be a year in August, yeah.
Yeah, can we celebrate Zara? She's just been consistent. She's on every Zoom. She's like, Zara, we love you. We love you and we celebrate you. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Let me spotlight my video. Okay, cool. Let's talk to the people. I believe Cara said she's systematic. If you are a systematic trader, I want to hear from you. Put number 2, if you are a systematic trader, then I want to give you more definitions of what it is so you can really feel comfortable. So Alicia says both. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Luana says systematic. Okay, so Luana, I want to talk to you. Who else? Cara, are you available to talk? I want to talk to you, Cara. Alicia, cool. Wait, Alicia, are you systematic? Because if you're both, I'll let you do both. I want only people that are systematic. But if you're doing both, I'll let you do both afterwards. All right, cool. So, Luana, I want to talk to you. Cara, are you available to speak? So let me go to Luana. Where Luana at? Let's mute your mic. Can we see your face? Cara, we'll speak to you afterwards.
Morning.
Can we see your face, Luana?
Guess so. 1 second.
Oh, get ready. Hey, when I start talking to you, I want to see your face. Everybody. Cara, your face. Luana, your face. Pammy, I'm disappointed. Pammy, I'm disappointed. Pammy's like the pressure, Right. Where's Luana? Where's Luana?
Okay.
Let me see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm going to spotlight your video.
Okay.
Let's go. Right, so Luana, you're saying that you are systematic. Talk to me.
I'll say systematic because I'm obviously HFX. So I use Cash Trap, which I feel is a system. So if I see the 5 confirmations I'm looking for, I take the trade. So it's probably listening back to your call, like how it started. I think it might be a lack of discipline as well, because sometimes I can actually see that the momentum is wrong, but the confirmations are there. So I'm like, I'm going to take the trade, and I usually regret it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're saying that you follow the system. So when you take the trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't even said my opinion on it. I'm just asking whether you're systematic or discretionary.
Matching it up with what you've been saying, I'm just like, okay, so I've just been moving like a robot because I will see the confirmations and just take it. But I can see as well, like, maybe the momentum is a bit wrong, but I've got all of the confirmation saying take a sell. And I'm like, I don't know, but I'll take it anyway. And then I'll be like, I mean, I could have predicted that.
Okay, so that's a question I want to ask people afterwards. Is it a bad thing to be systematic? Okay, so in your experience, Luana,
I think it is.
not really doing it. The system. Okay, cool.
I think it is.
Can we celebrate Luana for the Nuggets? HFX, let's go. Jeez. Can we talk to Cara, please? Where Cara at? And then I'm going to speak to Alicia, who does both. So where's Cara? Find Cara. Guys, you guys getting value from people speaking, by the way. I want to make sure, because I don't want it to just be me. I want real testimonies and life experiences. Where's Cara?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't see your face, though.
My
Oh,
camera is on.
Yeah, let me just spotlight you.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Cara, let's go.
I'm
Explain.
a systematic trader, and the reason I say I'm a systematic trader is because I only execute my trade if my confirmations are there. So I spend my time. I'm a swing trader, so I will
Break that
only.
down, please. Break down what a swing trader is, please, for people that may not know.
A swing trader means that I'll hold my positions for more than a day. So it could be sometimes a week, could be 3 days, depending on, the risk to reward that I've scheduled for myself. And I would plot that information well in advance. So I will always make sure that when I'm marking up, I'm looking at where my take profit targets are going to be, and I will have more than 1 or 2 take profit targets. So I will always make sure that before I've executed that trade, that everything has lined up, it's all married together, and I take that trade. And the reason why I'm systematic is because throughout this journey, I've learned that you've got to take your emotions out of the market. And when my emotions have been involved in the market, where I've been dilly-dallying, oh, should I take the trade? Should I not take the trade? I've missed out on opportunities which I could have profited from. So I now take my emotions out completely and I just execute that trade. If it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. I will then go back and have a look and see, well, why did that take place based on my confirmations and what I was looking for. And that's my way of learning. But that's the way that I deal with my trades. I just execute the trade because I put that time and that effort in by back testing, by looking at that market. And a little tip for everyone is before I look at any trade setups, the first thing I go to is the index. So I will look at the USD, JPY, Chef, whichever pairs that you're looking at, I look at the index first. And based on what the index is telling me, then I will go and look at the trade setups that I need to take for that week or day.
Wow. Nuggets galore. Guys, let's celebrate Cara, top trader. She is phenomenal, swing trader. She might come into intraday, might get her onto this side, intraday. But we celebrate for the Nuggets. Guys, so let's ask the question. Let's ask the questions. Is it wrong to be a systematic trader? And that's what I want to ask you guys. Is it wrong to be a systematic trader, or is it wrong to be discretionary? What's your opinions? Let's see. What are your opinions? Gaelic says, whatever works for you, doesn't matter what we think. Neither is wrong. I think balance is the key. Depends on your, oh, Catherine has got, wow, love that. Catherine says, depends on your personality. Luana says pros and cons. Tawan says balance. Pammy says there are many ways of trading. Alicia says in capital letters, neither is wrong. Okay, let's go to Alicia. Alicia, so you're saying you're both. Let's talk to Alicia. And let me spotlight her video. Let's unmute you. Let's go.
Cool. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Alicia.
Okay, so I didn't say, okay, I did just say neither is wrong. I agree with the person that said that it depends on your personality. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, either one. Let's talk about discretionary for a second. So discretionary is kind of more emotional, You tend to overthink it. I do this at times, not necessarily intentionally. And what I'm saying about that is I do it. I don't necessarily mean to do it. When I do it, I tend to beat myself up a little bit about it because I do HFX. And so a lot of times if you procrastinate, if you overthink it, you might miss the entry. Then you haven't even got a chance of winning the trade. And if it's a winning trade and I'm like, oh, why didn't I take it? I kind of beat myself up and I'm like, okay, it's going to take me longer to make my percentage if I continue to trade like this. The systematic approach, I believe, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, or either is right or wrong, but I believe it's the better way to go concerning my strategy, which is HFX. Because the same thing, was it Luana that said, she was also a HFX trader. And if all the confirmations work out, then it's good to take the trade. You know, the chances are you're going to win it as long as all the confirmations check out and you've got a high score before you go in with cash trap, for instance. There have been times when I've seen or I visually looked at the scan and I said, okay, I'm looking at it. And to me, all the confirmations are met, but it's only a 2-score trade or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I procrastinate and I say, should I take it? Should I take it? You know, based on my knowledge and knowing what I'm looking for, and it all adds up. And then, you know, I don't take it because of the score or something like that. I'm manipulated by that a little bit. And so, you know, I see the trade wins and I'm like, why didn't I just take it? I knew I was solid on my observation and stuff like that. So that's why.
Question I'm gonna ask. What do you mean by the score?
So now on Cash Trap 3.0, you get a score for the trade. So you get a score between 1 to 6. I've even seen 7 at, you know, on odd occasions. But basically, the higher the score, the more likely the trade is going to go your way. So it's an added kind of symbol to look at on Hourglass, basically. You know, I mean, I've heard a lot of educators say only take it if it's 5+ score. Don't take it if it's below, but then there've been trades that I've taken below that they've worked out. And so not saying that the educators are wrong in what they're saying or their advice, but then, you know, it's obviously like, that's the discretionary part, I think, where you can check it out, look at the symbols, look at how you're supposed to analyze the scans. And it's always your choice at the end of the day, if you're going to take it or not. They advise don't take it if it's not above 5, but at the same time, you know, if all the symbols add up, if all the indications add up and you're set and you know yourself and you know your confidence in what you're looking at and your analysis, then you, in my opinion, even if it's below 5, you can take it. And a lot of the time they do play out anyway.
Wow.
Maybe that's my lack of discipline, I don't know. But I could, like, that's what I mean by saying I'm a bit of both.
Amazing. Can we celebrate this year for the Nuggets for explaining what the score is? We thank you for explaining, also Cara for explaining what a swing trader is. And I purposely ask these questions just for people that may not know what these certain terminologies mean. I'm excited for your opinions, right? I'm gonna spotlight my video. I'm excited for your opinions. So in my personal opinion, I am both. Okay? I am a discretionary trader and a systematic trader. Does that make sense? Put number 7 if that makes sense to you. I'm a discretionary trader and a systematic trader. However, you cannot be a systematic trader and a discretionary trader. No. I'll say it again. You can be a discretionary with a system, but you can't be systematic and then be discretionary at the same time. No. So discretionary can have 1 and 2, but systematic can only have 2. Is this making sense? You can't say I'm a systematic trader. Every time it hits my certain level, I take the trade, and then on the 4th one, I don't. No. If you're systematic, you take the trade. You take the trade. 5-point confirmation. 7, you take the trade. Point blank. Period. There's no. I would be like, okay, Cara, you trade like a robot. As I said, I'm coming to see your trading analysis, and I expect to see that you took the euro yen. Yeah, I'm expecting. I hope you guys are getting nuggets. I'm expecting to see when I come and do your chart analysis that you took the euro dollar or the euro yen or the pound yen. I'm expecting. If you say to me, oh, well, Kofi. No, if you tell me you didn't take the trade, you're not systematic. If I come to look at your results, if you're doing a funded trial and I come to look at your results and you haven't taken the euro yen, you're not a systematic trader. But discretionary traders like myself can be systematic. So let me quickly share my chart of a trade that I took. Let me see if I can share screen. Can you guys see my screen? And I'm gonna break down what these terminologies mean. Let's go to, what trade did I take yesterday? GBP NZD. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Let's go back in time. All right, where was my trade? Guys, let me know if you can see my screen, please. Let me make my screen look up ready for y'all. All right, cool. First and foremost, let's break this down. They call me the price trap prince for a reason, because I love price trap. But what I've done with my system, I've incorporated DeLorean, I've incorporated, what do you call it? Institutional, which is how the banks move in that. All right. So let's have a look. Let me make it pretty for y'all so you can understand. You understand what I do. Okay, let's look at this. So I am a discretionary trader. I go by what I believe the market's going to do. I also go by news. I look out for news. But let's look at my rules. It says, if I zoom in, it's quite ironic, isn't it? Higher probability trade setups. Did it close outside the zone? Did it retest the zone? Is there clear candlestick pattern, bullish, bearish engulfings, morning, evening stars, closely above, below the 50 EMA? Take the trade like a robot. Okay. So can we all see right now, that is my system. Who can see where my rules state that is my system? Who can see that? Did it close outside the zone? Did it retest the zone? Is there a clear candlestick pattern, bullish, bearish engulfings, morning, even stars near the 50 EMA? Take the trade. Trade like a robot. So let's talk about this trade that I saw yesterday. Okay, point one. Did it break the zone? Yes. This purple thing is the zone. Did it close outside? Yes. This candlestick closed outside the zone. Did it retest the zone? It went up and then it came back to the zone. So guys, let's talk about my systematic approach. Did it close outside the zone? In the group chat, write it down. Okay. Did it retest the zone? Yes. Then it says clear candlestick pattern, bullish or bearish engulfings, morning stars, evening stars, closely by the 50 EMA. Now this, okay, what is this? This, yeah, guys, what candlestick pattern is this? Let's get some teaching up in here. What candlestick pattern is this? Engulfing. What type of engulfing, Craig? Yeah, morning, yeah, but it's bullish, thank you. Then it says closely above or below the 50 EMA. Is it by the 50 EMA? So the 50 EMA, for those that know, is the red line. Is it buy there? Amazing. Take the trade. That's my systematic approach. However, where I become discretionary is my TP. Because in my system, it really is like 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. But I just use my common sense. I was like, listen, I can see the next zone. And this is what I love about being discretionary and what I love about learning how to trade. And this is why you guys should all learn how to trade for yourself, because it's going to make you a whole bag of money forever. Put number 7 if it makes sense to you. You're going to make a whole bag of money for your whole life. Let's look at this. So I should really have a 1 to 3. This is a 1 to 2.8.6. 1 to 2.86. So I'm being discretionary. That's my entry point. Let's have a look at what happened, guys. And my TP was at the top of the zone. I just knew that there's a potential that it's going to return to the last high. This is the last high over here. It's a potential it could return to the last high and then go back. It could reverse. You see, if I was systematic, it'll be 1 to 3 regardless. Okay? Now, it also depends where I get in. Let's have a look and see what happens. So, it's going up. It's going up. So I'm winning my trades, going up. It's going up. Okay. It hit my zone. Guys, can you see what happened? Because listen, how did it play out? It hit my zone, right? If I move this, it hit my zone. You see me? I'm not mucking about. I closed the trade. I'm like, I'm happy. I took the money. It didn't go to 1 to 3. I took the money. Someone in the group chat, right? Take the bag and run. Some of y'all are still waiting. Like, you can wait all you like. I took the money and ran. I took the bag and ran. Let's see what happened afterwards. Let's see what happened afterwards. Continue. So by the way, my stop loss is the red line. Let's see what happened, right? This is why I'm both. I have a system, but I look at the market conditions. Let's see what happens. Okay, still going up. Still, hey, what's going on? Like, what's happening? No, don't come back. Don't come back. What's going on? Wait, my TP hasn't been hit. What's going? Ah, I've lost. Can I ask you guys a question? Was PTP right or was PTP right? Was PTP right or was PTP right? Okay. Guys, did you get value from that? Can you see why I have a system? However, I use discretionary in understanding where my TP is going to be. Because I could see, I don't know if it's going to go all the way. I don't know whether it's going to hit my 1 to 3. It was a 1 to 2.8. So the minute it hit my zone, I closed. I was like, I'm taking the bag and running. If you're a systematic trader, you would have just hit stop loss. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I hear my heart, there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I want to use the understanding of what I've learned over the years as a trader to be adjustable, to be someone who's able to say, okay, by my understanding and by my my rules and by my knowledge, I don't know how far this trade's actually going to go. Okay. But then on the flip side, it could have gone up 100 pips and I missed my 1 to 3. But whatever strategy you use, you've got to be confident and be okay. I was okay with not hitting a 1 to 3, but I was also okay that I made profit and didn't lose that trade. So the last thing I'm going to share with you guys is the actual definition of, you know, it says, are you a discretionary or systematic trader? One of the choices that every new trader has to make is whether to be a discretionary trader or a system trader. Discretionary trading is decision-based trading. The trader decides which trade to make based on current market conditions. System trading, on the other hand, is rule-based trading. Okay? The trading system decides which trades to make regardless of current situations. Okay, let's look at key takeaways. Key takeaways. In discretionary trading, the trader decides which trades to make based upon the information available at the time. In system trading, the decision to make a trade is based entirely upon the trading system. If the criteria are met, the trade is taken. Discretionary trading is most compatible with traders who want to be in control of every trading decision. That's me. System trading is most compatible with traders who want speed, precision, and accuracy in their trading. Okay, let me see. Let's look at this. Discretionary trading adapts to market conditions. Trades are not automatic. Easy to second guess decisions. You have more control. System trading, based on rules you select, trades can be automated. There's no second guessing, not very adaptive. Okay, so if you're a system trader, you can actually make a robot. We call it bots, that when your market conditions are met, trade is done. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there because I want you guys to actually get value and do some research yourself. So let me see who got value from today's call. Completely different, completely new, and I'm hoping you guys learned some nuggets. I'm hoping that you guys got to the place where you're like, you know what? I need to decide which type of trader I am, or am I both? Am I both? Am I both? Because I know I'm both. And I want you guys to be able to decide. And this is what I love about this as a community. We're leveling up together. Okay, we're leveling up together. No one needs to be left behind. We're leveling up together. All right. One last thing I want to say to you guys, and I want to promote before you write to me your takeaways. We on Saturday, AFA, we have a time where everybody can come together and we're going to trade together. We're going to learn together. We're going to have trading systems put together. You must have seen it in the group chats and Team Excel. I'm about to write it down also. But we have a day from 1 till 6 at David Game where you're, no, leave it on. Amy. From 1 till 6, where you have the opportunity, okay, to come and learn from some of the best traders in our academy. We're going to be dealing with harmonics. I'm teaching price trap. Let's go. DeLorean's going to be taught and taught. Forex basics are going to be taught. Mindset is going to be spoken on. There's so much value. There's going to be so much value given. And guess what? It's a time for everyone to meet up. It's a time for once for you guys to see my face. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, that's Kofi. Kofi's short. Or Kofi's quite tall. Or Kofi's... And the reason I'm saying is people do it all the time. They're like, oh, I didn't realize none of them ones there. You see me on camera, but you see me in the physical, right? So it's going to be a great time for us to be like, listen, let's go. Like it's because we're coming out of lockdown and we're able to meet up and just give value one-on-one. And so I really do implore every single person attend. Please let your upline, your mentor know, okay? Please let your mentor know so we can get numbers. I think it can hold only about 200 to 300 people, 250. And obviously we have thousands in AFA. So you really need to be first come, first serve. Again, this Saturday between 1 and 6 p.m. I look forward to seeing you all there. Right, guys, let me know your takeaways. Let me know your takeaways. Tell me one thing you've learned from today. Tell me one thing that you've learned from today. Tell me one thing that you learned from today. Zara says, I'm a discretionary trader. That's what I've learned today. Ah, amazing. So Tawan says, my trading style is normal. So Tawan, you haven't told us, what is your trading style? Is it both or is it one? You all, thank you, Alicia. We're all very different. Both, amazing, yes. I want to be both, yes, Shay. Alicia's like, I'm both. Maribel's, I'm discretionary. Amazing, amazing. I love that. You can be any kind of trainer as long as you're consistent, you'll be profitable. Let's go, Jackie. That's a nugget right there. Pammy's like, I'm a discretionary trader. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I want to be independent 1000. All right. I'm a discretionary trader with a system and backtest, backtest, backtest. That's it. Thank you, Sarah. That's it. I'm a discretionary trader with a system. You know, guys, thank you so much for this call. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for every single day, every single Tuesday jumping in this call. Again, get back to your people and let them know. Jump on Kofi's Trading Psychology call because it's the most important call of the week. If not, send them to my YouTube page because it's going to be uploaded there. Guys, I hope you got value. Brianna, nice to meet you. Everyone, nice to meet you. I want to see you guys on Saturday.